What's up? What's up, family? It's your girl Stephanie, aka Edini Hustler Shopify. Uh, got some cards out here, so let's give the it's pretty thick, so let's give it a shuffle. I don't know why the McDonald's theme song keep popping up in my head. I was singing that before I started the read. Ba da ba ba ba. I'm loving it. Ba da ba ba ba. I'm loving it. Mm. All right. So let's get us 3 cards. I'm gonna go ahead and get clarifiers. I'm not even gonna turn the cards over. You feel me? I lied. I turned that card over, but I ain't gonna turn the rest of them over. Okay, 2 came out for this placement. I would take them both. One of them in reverse, and there shouldn't be any reversals. But all right, so first card that came out, since I accidentally turned it over and wasn't supposed to, is it is being revealed they're snitching on themselves. Honestly, I was just watching a video by Rotten Mango about 7 husbands that drugged and had each other essay each other's wives, right? So this could have to do with, the masculine feminine dynamic. Could just be a personal situation. I do see the bottom of the deck card. Wow. All right, so the bottom of the deck for the main card is they had a death grip on your energy. But it seems as though you're being released. No, I wasn't supposed to pull out 3 cards, but I did. I was supposed to pull out 3 angel cards, because when I do that, these angel cards, the messages are forever and 3 days long, but it's out here, so that's what we're gonna go with. I don't want any of these cards in reverse, but there are a few I can already tell are in reverse. I'm just gonna shuffle. All right, so we got an angel card for each placement, tarot card for each placement, and we're going to get one of these cards for each placement as clarifiers. All right, so bottom of the deck of the tarot, we have the Tower. All right, so there's about to be sudden revelations. Things are breaking down, falling apart. Bottom of the deck, we have antisocial. All right, so it says, in your feelings, silent treatment left out. All right, so you may be in that energy right now. You may be feeling that energy coming from someone. We're gonna simplify this message and just have it as, I don't know, like personal energy, not interpersonal. as in like whole gender, masculine and feminine in opposition. But if you can make, if it fits, if you can merge those stories together, you can. And I may even still tap into that, right? Because misogyny, right? It's coming down. All right. The death grip that masculine energies have had on the feminine, the feminines of humanity. We're being released from that, especially with all these videos coming out. The only thing is, I don't want it to flip, but there has been, I don't know if people have been watching Love Island, but there's been some misandry going on. What people have to understand is that misandry is just a response, right? But I've been hearing about so many grimy women. I wasn't privy to this energy. A lot of the stuff that men are doing, I hadn't been privy to. It's very sickening. Nevertheless, it is being revealed they're snitching on themselves. All of this energy that you've been learning about, receiving, has you antisocial, may have you not wanting to interfere or even deal with people at this time, especially men, because again, look, we have third parties, haters, lesson learned. So maybe in your feelings about things, maybe giving someone a silent treatment, and it also has left out on here. And hell, you may be leaving yourself out, right? As you are just kind of processing your energy, because this is new for you. Like they had a death grip on your energy. Underneath that is liar, liar, pants on fire. This person was a liar. May have been operating, you know, in an energy of not being emotionally available. These people, person has um, has an emotional block. They're energy vampires. I feel like this new energy, as this tower has fallen, you are seeing through their bullshit. Okay. Um, you need to tap into your inner peace. These people may be throwing temper tantrums, and their temper tantrums are not working on you no more. Look, it says they no longer have a hold over you. Remember, they had a death grip on your energy, but now that you're seeing through their bullshit, you're seeing that they are liars. And you got to be careful with these people. It says frauds are believing their own hype. This person may believe that they're a good person, you know. Um, they are even fooling themselves in their facade. So you got to stay strong. And look at the next card. Give yourself permission to say no. You may have had a lot of there is maybe still a twinkling light of hope that you wanted to have in regards to this relationship, but I don't think it's that you need to do that to yourself. Look at that. Recognize yourself. You have changed. They are no longer in your league. Damn. Spirit says your desires are already in the works. Don't go back to the bullshit. Your desires are already in the works, waiting for your subconscious to match the frequency. You need to stop looking back at these people and wondering what they're doing. You need to focus on you and to continue to increase your frequency. Okay, so let's try not to make this a long read, but since we have all these clarifiers per placement, which we only have 3, anyway, let's get to it. First card, it is being revealed they are snitching on themselves. First card to clarify that, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this could represent an apology, someone coming in with an apology, or lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? Like it says they're snitching on themselves. This person may come in with a cleverly coded conversation, and where they don't really apologize. They just kind of dance around the situation. That's clarified by, damn, look at that. Chaos. Chaos. And honestly, I do feel like the person that I know, I feel like their family member came and spoke to me that, my son operates in chaos. He's like an agent of chaos. He has to have chaos going on around him. And, that's crazy. And then here we go with this card. It says upheaval, disaster, and downfall. Okay, so it's given that it has been revealed. You know what it is that you need to know. But if you fall for this apology, just know that chaos is going to follow, upheaval, disaster, and downfall. Just more of the same old shit. You don't want that. The angel card that came out to clarify that is the number 23. Again, number 5. A lot of changes are happening right now. And even the bottom of the deck, I did see it. It's 50. And another 5. This reduces to a 5, and this is Angel Daniel. Well, the attributes of Daniel, since we did kind of go over. Okay, I'm gonna say I know we had a different card for the bottom of the deck from this, but I have to say that the next card is Glow Up. So Spirit says yes, you do need to go through this antisocial space where you are in your feelings. Allow yourself to feel your feelings. Allow yourself to sit in the silent treatment and in solitude, right? But know that after that solitude, and even within the solitude, you are experiencing a glow up, right? You are experiencing glow up, new opportunities, new career, successful business. So you need to really just continue to work on your feminine energy, which is the next card, your gentleness, your nurturing and mothering energy. Um, don't beat yourself up too much. Waves here. Emotions may come in like waves, right? Emotions, worry, and fear. But and then I don't know, perhaps this because after the waves, we have hopelessness, right? But I think this is possibly your person's energy, right? As you reject their apology, perhaps, and continue to move forward, your person, because I feel like right now they still think they have a chance, right? You guys gonna have the conversation. Things are going to, you're just gonna start over, and so on and so forth. But I don't know. It's up to you guys. But if you do turn this person down, you may experience some waves of emotions, but I feel like this is for your person. And then we have hopelessness or hopeless. They're going to probably go into this energy of loss, depression, have the S word there because they're longing for you. It says missing you, let's talk, reunion. Um, the spirit wants you to make sure that you set up healthy boundaries. If there is any kind of reconciliation. They're not going to have the same access to you as they once did. You're definitely going to have to set up healthy boundaries, and reduce access, because this person disrespected you too much. Enough is enough, and it says defend yourself. Right? This person crossed every single boundary you had, ultimately with no remorse. They had no remorse up until the time you said enough is enough and you got tired of the disrespect. Look, wishful thinking. These people have wishful thinking, um, hoping that things will go back to the way they were. This could also have to do with family. Okay, so not just a lover, but it could also be family and a masculine energy, as we have here, because perhaps both entities, family and this masculine energy, is envious of you, competitive with you. They may resent you because you pulled your energy back. They're in this energy of discontent. Probably had family, or this masculine gossiping about you, spreading rumors about you, being nosy. We have apology, and then today, and that's exactly what I felt. And then the next card is puzzled, right? Because they may apologize in that day. You're gonna have good vibes, but then they're gonna do some dumb shit that's gonna have you back puzzled, confused, perplexed, and conflicted, because they're fucking narcissists. A narcissist. All right. Look at that next card. They're narcissists. And they're wearing a mask, hiding, concealing something, deception, right? But just like Spirit says, it is being revealed. They're snitching on themselves. So, attributes of Daniel, which is the bottom of the deck card, is eloquence. Whew. Expresses things beautifully and pleasantly. This is because you may be having this conversation with this person as they try to come in and apologize, right, for the chaos, and everything is being revealed. But these are things you already know. But you need to have this conversation and make sure you remain calm. That you have this conversation with eloquence, and that way, if you're calm, you can express things beautifully and pleasantly. You ain't gotta go down to the level. It says speaks well so as to hurt no one. Right? We're not doing that. We don't have to do the tit for tat thing because you don't need karma coming back on you. Let me keep going. Speech that attenuates the power of truth. That's the reason why you ain't got to get mad. The truth hurts enough. All you got to do is just tell your truth. You know, it says beauty, harmony, and goodness. You need to maintain that energy. This is the energy that you already have, but you need to maintain that, right? Because this is the energy that is going to make sure this person gets their just due. Because if you start, you know, making your energy cloudy with trying to compete with them on with the tit for tat, going down to their frequency, because remember the card says you need to elevate your frequency to that of your desires, right? Because you are now out of their league. You're not who you once were, and they want you to go back to the old you. Daniel helps you to see clearly, helps to see events as they are, okay, and to make the most appropriate decisions. So we definitely need this energy of Daniel as we are going through this change, as we're settling into who we have become. We're no longer becoming, we have become, right? It says allows, come on. Hallelujah. Allows detachment from matter so as to perceive essential truth. Come on, allows detachment so that you can, because you needed that detachment because they had a death grip on your fucking energy. They had a death grip on your energy with their lies, with their emotional blockages, because they were energy vampires, um, taking your energy. But remember, give yourself permission to say no. Okay? Remember, you need to recognize yourself. You are no longer becoming, you have become. You've changed. All these fives, you've changed. And you know who you are because we also have 22. We have 22 and 23. 22 reduces to a 4. Foundation. You are firm in who you are. 4 represents self. You have changed. They are no longer in your league. Okay? Okay? Because your desires are in the works, waiting for your subconscious. You need to start just training and meditating. That's what you need to do. Spend your time meditating to reprogram your subconscious to match the frequency of your desires. Because baby, what? Alignment is my favorite accessory. Okay? Alignment is our favorite accessory. Allows detachment. I had to say that again. Allows detachment from matter so as to perceive the essential truth. Capacity to materialize through thought, capacity to materialize thoughts through deeds. Okay? You can materialize your thoughts through deeds. So you have to set the intentions. You have to do some work towards whatever it is that you want, towards your desires. Faith without works is dead, right? Oh, Daniel assists with speeches and singing. Oh, ba da ba ba ba. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So 23. So we have another masculine energy here with Melahel. That's Melahel, number 23. His attributes are he brings the capacity for healing. Um, he assists people with the career, I guess I could say, of doctor, pharmacologist, healer, or scientist. You may naturally have these gifts, okay? Knows the properties and virtues of medicinal plants. So do your herbs, work with your herbs, healthy food and cultivation, eat healthily, naturopathy, herbalist, natural sciences. Uh, the self becomes a medicinal plant. Hello. Pacifying and soothing can help to give you that calmness as there may be a lot of chaos happening as things are crumbling. The old you, your old life is crumbling. Oh, come on, baby, not the sun right underneath that. Okay, everything is crumbling. It feels like everything is crumbling. It's falling away right now, but the sun is coming and the sun will rise to shine again for you. Okay, enlightenment is coming. Remember, it is being revealed. They're snitching on themselves. Okay, all of the chaos is being revealed. Okay, masters one's emotions and adapts to every situation. This is who you've become. You are her. Okay, you master your emotions. Faith that anticipates knowledge. Protection of the environment, respect for nature. So make sure you go out into nature. It says initiated into the secrets of the forces of nature. So yes, there may be a lot of chaos and upheaval going on around you with the tower. There may be, like I said, some upheaval when this apology comes in. But you do remember we have Melahil here to help you master your emotions and adapt to the situation no matter what it is. Next card we have next main cards we have, look at this, obstacles pile right before the quantum leap. Isn't this what we're the chaos? The obstacles are piling before you quantum leap. Old frequency wants attention. Didn't I say the old you? This person wants you to go back to the old you. But you need to find your peace in this new energy here. You can do the 9 breaths. So you bend down. 9 times. And that's supposed to help reset your nervous system. Okay, so clarifying that, we have established, right? You're about to be established in this new timeline as you quantum leap. You are working through all of these obstacles, okay, that are trying to come up. The established card says settled, secure, wealthy. Remember, the glow up is coming here after this, after a time of being antisocial, where you're in your feelings, maybe giving people, a lover and family, the silent treatment. They're feeling left out. It's okay. You're going through a glow up as you step into the energy that you've become. There's going to be new opportunities, new career, and you will have a successful business. Just kind of stay in your feminine energy, remain nurturing. You may be working on the left side of your body, as the left side of our bodies represent the feminine energy, right side represents the masculine energies. But you need to just be settled. Yes, there's and that's the reason. Spirit is just reassuring you. You know what I'm saying? Yes, obstacles are piling right now, but that's because you are quantum leaping. They're trying to pile on and weigh you down, but you are releasing those, right? You're releasing those. Look, 4 of Pentacles. What we say about the 4s. Stand your ground in who you have become. You are her. You are established. You are settled. You are secure within yourself. And you have a wealth of love and support around you. It is being clarified also by the number 8, okay, which is abundance. Okay, abundance is coming in for you. You will be stable in your finances, you know, but you just have to, again, stand your ground and know who the fuck you are. Okay, look at this, beautiful. So the angel is Cahetel. Cahetel. It says divine blessing, gratitude, materializes God's will. Let me read from this side. Conceiving, giving birth to ideas, maybe a child, but it's more like ideas. I feel like in regards to your uh, creativity towards work, you know, maybe even singing, because Daniel here helps you to sing. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. It says easy success. Oh, I love it. You have broke free from this death grip that this person had on your energy. Don't turn back. Right? Purifying. You see me burping and stuff. Getting the toxins out. You are removing the toxins that are in your life, whether it's family or lovers. Whether it's family or lovers. I never count that way, but since it was out there. Easy success, progress helps to change one's lifestyle. Cahetel. Cahetel. Like I said, he's the number 8. Abundance. Okay. I need him. I need him. And Daniel, I need him too. Okay. Here we go. Because the gold lettering on here is really hard to read. It says capacity for work and active life. Again, you are in this antisocial energy, kind of into yourself, maybe in a solitude, resting. But Cahetel can help you get to moving, right? And balance out the feminine with the masculine energy. Material wealth come through. Material wealth, okay? Came out with the established card. Last word on here is wealthy. Find your peace. You have a wealth of peace at your access, at your hands, at your At the tip of your fingers, just ask your spirit team, they will come in. Because one of these cards says something about God's will. Oh, this one, Kaheto. Okay, materializing God's will. Your higher self, tap into your higher self and bring down the will of thine higher self in the Most High Mother and Father. Come on. Fertile lands, abundant harvests, food for the soul is what you provide because you are a healer. You are a scientist, a herbalist, pharmacologist, a doctor, okay, in your own right. It says, in harmony with the cosmic laws. You are in harmony with the cosmic laws because you are beautiful, right? What is the energy? What was that? I think it was the Daniel card that spoke about the beauty. Okay, you express things beautifully and pleasantly. You always try to have tact when you speak with people. You're not a evil bitch or anything. And again, that's why you're receiving these blessings because you stay in the energy of beauty, harmony, and goodness. Of course, the people push you over the edge, but even then, you still have an eloquence. Come on. You still have an eloquence about you. You can't see shit on this card. I don't know what I'm trying to show you. Right? It says patron of the four elements, fire, air, water, and earth. Okay, you could be an earth sign, could be dealing with an earth sign. But nevertheless, as an earth sign, all the elements are within you. But then again, we have all of the signs in our chart. So we are all of the signs. But you are a patron of the four elements. You have, in a way, mastered, and you can wield, you have gifts in each of those elements, and you can wield those gifts at will. You can wield them, W-I-E-L-D, at will. Come on. Kahetel sets us free from evil spirits. Ooh. And helps us to establish ourselves. Oh, come on now. It just came together. Four of Pentacles is the card of establishment. Okay. I got 5 more percent. 31 minutes. We can do that in that time. Find your peace. Okay, because you're definitely dealing with some karmics, with third parties. You're dealing with some haters, but you have learned your lessons, okay? Third parties with the lovers, haters, maybe with the family. But also that lover can be a hater as well. Even that person, your lover's third party, could be a hater towards you. And you ain't really got no beef with them. It's your person. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Come on. Last card we're gonna clarify. We only got a few more minutes left because we got 5%. Look, can you see? Can you see? I don't think you can see it. It says live in luxury gracefully. Right? We had another card speak about the beauty, expressing yourself beautifully and pleasantly, and that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna have people. It's chaos all around them, but you just floating like a fairy. She's a fairy. You see my wings? Your fairy wings are flapping right now. Hey, to my fellow fairies. Okay. 2 of Swords in reverse. You're no longer ignoring what's in front of you. Right? And then we have thrills here. It says continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. You're no longer ignoring what's right in front of you. You're no longer ignoring those continuous cycles of chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall, feeling left out from maybe a lover or family dynamic that had you in your feelings. It was a continuous cycle of that, and that's what you have to release. You're releasing bad decisions and your addiction, right? Because they had a death grip on your energy. This lover and maybe some family members that had an emotional block towards you. They didn't give, it seems as though they didn't give 2 fucks towards you because they didn't show you any consideration respect. Okay, because one of these cards spoke about being disrespectful. And then again, we also have addictions. And these people that you're dealing with could have addictions as well. It could be drunkards. They could have a sex addiction or so on and so forth. You're no longer ignoring those traits about these people. And you got to know that that is not going to be changing overnight. So you have to set up and establish but healthy boundaries. That was within the deck. Angel card to clarify, that is the number 22, because we spoke about that already. But the number 22, which reduces to a 4. Right? And it's Yel. Yeah. Yel. So it's Yeiayel. These are some interesting names, right? Number 22. We got 4 here again. It's about being established, secure, wealthy. Ooh, baby. Okay, remember it is clarifying. Live in luxury gracefully. Come on, you want to know what it says? It says renowned celebrity. Okay, you're gonna be a celebrity, cuh. You're about to be a celebrity, cuh. Cuh. Renowned. You're renowned. You're a celebrity. It says patronage. You're gonna have people patronizing your successful business. Okay, which one of these cards had successful business on there? One of these cards did. I remember. But you about to have easy success and progress. Stop playing on my top. Which one of these cards says something about a successful business? I don't know, but we saw we gonna go back through the read to find out. I think it was one of these. Boom, the glow up card. Because you're glowing up as you are in your antisocial uh, era, as you are clearing out the bad decisions in regards to relationships and staying in certain relationships. Remember, we're setting healthy boundaries. But baby, you better have a successful business. It says political, artistic, and scientific activities. Okay? You're about to lend your gifts perhaps to all of those areas. Great generosity, because you're about to be very abundant to the right people, of course. Encourages goodness. You are a leader. It says diplomacy, leadership. Your step. Oh, come on. It says wealth. It says fortune, business, altruism, kindness, charity. Okay? You're going to encourage goodness and you're going to reward it with great generosity. It says allows us to make surprising discovery and travel. I did notice that I was supposed to be doing this, but I noticed that my passport expires this month, so I need to renew it. And I keep forgetting. But yeah, just gonna pull a few extra cards and we're gonna end it. It says you have a power in your